Good morning, Wednesday, hump day, right? Middle of the week. Glad to see you here, Millionaire Mindset Book Club. This is The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Chapter 5 is the quantum leap myth, right? He starts this out. He says, someday when my ship comes in, someday when I have the money, someday when I have the time, someday when I have the skill and the confidence. But guess what? There's no such thing as someday, right? It doesn't exist. It never has. It never will. There is no someday. There is only today, right? Um, and when tomorrow comes, it'll be today, right? And it'll be another today, and so on and so on. There's a um, there's a book by Eckhart Tolle called The Power. I think it's called The Power of Now, and it's all about the fact that this moment in time right here is all there is, right? The past is just memories of a time that was, and the future is just speculation, right? The only thing that exists, that truly exists, is right now, this minute, right? If you watch this as a recording, then it's it's a collection of stuff from the past. It doesn't exist right now, right? Um, so your ship is not coming. It's already here, right? It's already docked. It's already waiting. You already have the money. You already have the time. You already have the skill, the confidence. You already have everything that you need to achieve everything you want. Sometimes you just can't see it, right? Because you're looking in the wrong place. You're looking for that breakthrough, that quantum leap, the winning lottery ticket in a game that's not the lottery, right? It's not. The game of life is the here and the now, right? Um, when you talk about the lottery, he talks about the lottery, and he says that there are hardly ever bank presidents, successful entrepreneurs, or corporate executives that win the lottery. They're not the people that are already successful that bought the winning ticket, right? Um, because those people don't buy lottery tickets. Successful people have already grasped the truth that lottery players have not. Life is not a lottery. Success is not a random accident, right? People are just waiting for that big break, right? Uh, that's why um, in the real estate business, that's why coaches, and not all coaches, but the majority of um, the people that are uber successful as trainers in the real estate industry are, look at their offers, right? Look at their look at their advertisements. They're all about being, a millionaire now. That you can do this now, and it's not that you can't, but what the their ads aren't selling all the hard work behind it, right? The the advertise, it's all about the instant gratification, right? How you're gonna close 5 deals this month, right? Um, and people grasp, I'm guilty. I can be guilty of that too. I see something and think, man, this is the latest and greatest, right? Got to have this right now, because if I have this right now, I'll be right now. If I have this right now and I put it into play, and I do the things that I'm supposed to do, right? Then I'll get that big break, right? That overnight success, right? There, it doesn't exist. The success comes from um, hard work, right? Comes from work. Doesn't have to necessarily be hard, but it has to be consistent, right? The myth of our culture, right? The myth of our culture is that the giant step, that larger than life leap, the heroic effort, the faster than a speeding bullet, able to what leap tall buildings in a single bound, right? Um, uh, but it doesn't say able to take small insignificant incremental steps consistently over time, right? Right? That's the key to success. That's the secret right there. Small, seemingly insignificant incremental steps consistently over time, right? The small things done consistently over time compound into success, right? The popular expression these days, luck is preparedness meeting opportunity, right? But it's not quite accurate. Luck is preparedness, period, right? Preparedness through doing those simple, little, constructive, positive actions over and over again. Luck is preparedness that eventually creates opportunity, right? Big breaks, lucky breaks, breakthroughs, they happen, just not out of thin air, right? Um, there is no such thing as immediate success. And on that same note, there is no such thing as instantaneous failure, right? They are both products of small, seemingly insignificant, inconsequential steps done consistently over time, either positive or negative, right? Um, there is no magic bullet, right? Um, you're not going to go to the gym today and be Arnold Schwarzenegger tomorrow, right? That happens um, slowly, bit by bit, right? Um, your health, right? Your health doesn't deteriorate immediately, right? It's that donut. It's that donut every day. Doesn't seem like much, right? But that donut every day, consistently over time, will not be good for you, right? The gym is good for you, right? It's it's if you go to the gym today and you bust your butt, this is the first day you've never done anything, you go in there and say, I'm going to the gym, I'm gonna uh, this is 2024 coming right around the corner, I'm going to go to the gym January 1st, well, maybe January 2nd, because the 1st is a holiday, right? January 2nd, I'm going to go to the gym, and you work out, and January 3rd you wake up and you're kind of sore, and January 4th, and you're kind of sore, and so you say, well, you know what, I'm going to go tomorrow. And tomorrow you can't hardly walk, right? You can't do that. You got to go a little bit at a time, right? That magic pill does not exist, right? If um, in the movie Bruce Almighty, right? Jim Carrey, Morgan Freeman and Jim Carrey. Morgan Freeman tells Jim Carrey, you want a miracle? Be the miracle, right? You can become the miracle, right? If you want the miracle, become the miracle. The winning edge is that slight edge. Another good video. If you Google this, if you've not watched it before, if you haven't watched it before, watch the video 212 degrees. Just Google 212 degrees, right? And you will see the slight edge, right? In our culture, we want things right now, right? You want that microwave done faster than it is. We want it right now. We're looking for that breakthrough, that magic pill, the medical, scientific, quantum leap miracle that the press has called the magic bullet, right? But the solution already exists, right? It already did, right? The question is it magic? And the answer is yes. The same magic that caused the problem, the power of daily actions compounded over time. It is the magic of the slight edge, right? So what one thing that you can do consistently over time would have all the difference in the world in your business, right? Depends on what your business is. But if it's sales, I can tell you the one thing done consistently over time is prospecting and follow up. Same saying, right? Prospecting to people you don't know or prospecting to people you've already talked to, right? Prospecting and follow up. So that is all for today, right? The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson. Tomorrow, there are 7 slight edge principles that we're going to get into. I hope that that this has been enlightening, entertaining, whatever you want to call it, that you watched it and that you watched it to the end. You've got thoughts, questions, concerns, put them in the comments, give us a thumbs up, let us know you're out there. And we will look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning right here on the Millionaire Mindset Book Club. Get out there, make today the best day of your life so far. See you tomorrow.